Hi guys, back again with another video. Now this video is going to be unboxing and what to expect video for the Echo Dot Generation 4. Now I already own the second and third generation, so in this video we will be doing the unboxing. We'll be looking at what do we get with this. We'll set it up and then we will look at what are the new features, how it actually looks like, what the lights and how the buttons work, all of that. Then we'll be doing a small comparison, initial comparison and an initial review of this device. So we'll be comparing it with the third generation. We'll be talking about if you do not have a Echo device, should you go for this or the third generation, because the price difference is just 1000 rupees. But there are some differences. We'll be talking about that. So let's go ahead, unbox this and then go ahead and talk about what to expect. So let's go. So I've already opened it up before. I've been using it for quite some time. So this is where the seal is. So you have to just open that and it opens. The seal is gone. Now there are only two things available in this. You get the actual speaker and then you get the adapter. So, and yes, you have the manual. So this one actually tells you about the speaker, the buttons, the wake words and all that. So we'll be talking about that anyways. And then you have your important information over here. Keep that also aside. So now you have a proprietary charger. It's not your regular micro USB cable or anything. The second generation had that. From third generation onwards they've changed that. Now this is a 15 watts power adapter. And if you actually lose this, it's quite expensive. So I'll put the link below of how much is it right now. So I would suggest not to lose this, keep this safe. Now one more thing they've changed is the adapter and the wire. The color is going to be white for no matter what color speaker you buy. Let's keep that aside. Now let's take a look at the actual device. Now the physical appearance actually looks pretty good. It looked better in the picture. When I actually looked at it on the website, this actually looked bigger. Now when I actually have it in hand, it does look little smaller. So when I compared it, it's actually the same size, like width wise it's the same size as the third generation one. Height wise it's just double the third generation one. So you can put two third generation ones here and it will be the same height. So that's the difference. Now you have this mesh, this cloth mesh over here on top, which is actually very nice. The material is very good. You have the speaker over here which is facing upwards at this angle. You have four buttons. You have the mute, volume down, volume up and action button over here. You still have the aux output port, so you can connect any other speaker or you can connect an earphone and then listen to music from this. This is the power port where you connect your adapter over here. Now the ring light has been moved to the bottom. So before you had it over here on top. Now because of the round shape and the design thing, they have actually moved it here. Now at the bottom you have nice thick rubber which actually keeps this in place. So it doesn't matter how loud you play the music, this is not going to vibrate and move around. So good construction, good quality. Now they say that this they've used recyclable material in this. So that's a good thing. So all in all, excellent option. Let's go ahead and switch it on and then see how it actually looks like, how the light looks like. I'll switch off the studio lights so you can see how it actually glows on the desk. After that we'll be talking about the rest of the things. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug this in and then see how it actually looks like. Let's switch off the studio lights. Okay, so this is how it looks like on a desk. So this is what a lot of people like. So when you're actually using it live in the dark situation, this looks nice. The desk actually glows like that. Let me just show you this angle. Now this is the button. Let's keep it on the table again. Okay, so that's how the light looks like. So the light is actually beautiful when the animation is going on, when the LED is going like that. But in the actual thing, like when it's actually responding, the light is not that bright and you can't really see that effect here. It looks very plain. Most of it looks very empty. I would have liked if the light was actually on the speaker itself, wherever the speaker was. If the light was here, plus this one, I mean, that would have been a great option, but anyways, it's personal preference. Okay, so that's how it actually looks like. Now let's talk about what are the improvements and who should actually buy this if it's worth upgrading from the second or a third generation. Now let's compare the second, third and fourth generation. Now if you have the second generation, then upgrading to this one makes sense because there are a lot of differences. The second generation did not have bass. This one has a lot of bass. The second generation was not that loud. This is louder. Now this has better chip, better speakers, everything is better. So it makes sense in upgrading from the second to this one. Now second to the fourth or second to the third, whichever is your choice, depending on your budget, you can go ahead and upgrade to that. Now the third generation and this one, there's just 1,000 rupees difference. So should you upgrade from the third to the fourth one? Let's talk about that. Now the technologies have changed. Even though the new one has a better chip, better processor, you can't really make out the difference that much. So I will not count that in this category. For me, it's mainly the sound and the response time. So even though with the new it has a new chip, the response time is almost the same, maybe milliseconds difference between this and the third generation. So response time is the same. The only difference is, the major difference, deciding factor, is the speakers, the way the speaker is actually positioned. Now in this, the speaker is actually positioned upwards at an angle. So it's not upwards like this, it's upwards like this. So this becomes ideal speaker for a corner. So in case like every room is going to be square, or maybe even if you have a round room, you can still put this in one corner and it will give the sound out this way. The previous version, the third generation, had bottom firing speaker. So what that was doing is, it was the speaker was facing downwards and the sound was going on to the whatever surface you have, a table or a glass table or a wood table or whatever, and then it bounces off it and it gives you a 360 surround sound. So that sound actually sounds very good. If you go to the shop and if you listen to the sound, most of the people will still like the third generation sound better than this one, even though this has the same speaker. It has a dome in it. The dome does not really give you better bass than the previous one. The previous one sounds more bassy. This one has much more clearer vocals, and since it's directional, it's not going, the voice is not going everywhere, it's actually directed towards you. You hear the vocals much more crisp and clear. So if you are looking for a speaker where you want to listen to a lot of vocals, then this will be slightly more better than the third generation. Other than that, everything else remains the same. Everything will be just nitpicking. The light, where the positioning of the light, for me the positioning of the light for the previous generation was better because it was upward and I can see that better. This one actually looks better on the table, so the entire table glows. So it's your personal preference. So what I would suggest is, go to one of the kiosks, go to one of like I bought this from Seasons Mall, the Amazon kiosk in Seasons Mall. So go over there, test them, see which one you like better, and then go for it. If you are at budget crisis but still want similar sound, then go for the third generation. And if you have no budget issues and you want the sound to actually go further than this than the third generation, then this one will be a good option. Now the fourth generation is for 3,200 and something, and the third generation is 2,200 and something. Now with that, you have different offers. You have bulbs and you have plugs, smart plugs, so you can choose your options. Now you can mix and match them. You can actually get a plug and a bulb also. So there are good deals, but you will only get those deals while you're buying the device. So make sure you choose your deal properly. Go to the kiosk, choose whatever you want. The purchase is done from the Amazon website anyways, so if you want, you can get it delivered at home, or if you want, you can get it from the kiosk itself. So that's it for this video. Now we'll be doing the demo and the setup in the next video. So in case you want to see what all this can actually do, what all functions it has, what all new things it has, whisper, it has Hindi and regional language options, it's got choo choo TV and all these children's related stuff, all that thing is there. We'll be talking about that in my next video. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, please subscribe with the like button and do comment, and I'll see you again with another video. Bye bye.